Welcome to the Country Castle. We are having a very intentional day with the children with making Christmas cookies and just spending the day together. We have nowhere to go but being here at home, which is our favorite kind of day. Welcome. We are glad that you have come along. I always start my day getting ready. I feel like it's the very first thing that I do for me, and it sets the intention for my day. So let's get dressed. Let's put on some makeup, and I'm going to get my hair done. I love getting ready in this room. This is my daughter's room because it has this beautiful vanity and it feels so feminine and sweet in here. So I kind of slip in here after I get dressed and I will put on my makeup and get ready. Remember, getting ready is the intention you set for the rest of your day. Putting on that beautiful outfit, putting up your hair, putting on your makeup, whatever makes you feel beautiful, do that. I am also painting my nails the most beautiful cranberry color. I will link it in my description because I have looked for the perfect red nail polish and this is it. I'm also putting on my glasses today. I actually do wear glasses. I just choose to see blurry most of the time because I don't love having glasses on. But today I'm going to wear my glasses. As always, we are going to make our bed. We are going to clean and tidy our home. Remember, as homemakers or as a keeper of a home, this is something that you do for you. This sets in motion your intention. It helps you appreciate and take care of your spaces. I will always promote getting ready every day and making your bed. I've said this before, but it is a lot of work to keep a home running and functioning in a beautiful way with so many children, but I just find that the habits that I form in cleaning and tidying up just really goes a long way. I also wanted to mention that my children do their own chores throughout the house, so I definitely involve them in helping clean our home, and I always tell them it is our home, it is not just my home, and we work on this home together and we keep it beautiful and clean because we all live here and we all take responsibility for it. But I do have my own tidying that I do. I also don't like to feel like I'm nagging my kids all the time to clean. I have found that if I want something a certain way, I am the one that's going to do it. I have been trying lately to add more probiotics into my children's diets and into my own. Years and years ago, I made my own milk kefir and probiotic soda, and I stopped doing it. And remember, I've talked about seasons in your life that you're doing one thing and maybe you stop and then you can pick it up again. So I am picking this up again. I used to do sauerkraut, but we all kind of got sick of it. So introducing the probiotic milk kefir and the water soda is very exciting. I'm adding it to my shakes in the morning and just remaking it every day. It's pretty simple, so I will do a video in the future of how to actually make it and why it is so beneficial for you. But I am really enjoying the process of picking this back up again. I am making another batch of sourdough rolls for my family today. This is an easy recipe. I've done a step-by-step, and it's also linked on my blog. We love these rolls. They are so yummy, and we are going to make ham sandwiches for them today. There's nothing better than a hot roll out of the oven with a little mustard and some ham and cheese. So we are going to get those ready, and then we are going to make the cookie dough for our yummy Christmas sugar cookies. We are getting the table ready to make our sugar cookies and to start baking the dough. And Teddy wanted to help get the table extra special today. We have decided that we are going to add a lot of Christmas elements to the table, and we're going to keep it up as long as we want, but it is going to be so fun to just make the table super decorated, especially for today's cookie decorating party. We are going to start by making the frosting for our cookies. I know it seems backwards that you would make the frosting after, but this is kind of how I'm doing it. I'm just rolling with it at this point. We are making a simple royal icing for the cookie decorating so that it's easier to spread and decorate all of our cookies. I'm going to crack my egg whites in a bowl, and Frances asked if she could crack one, and I hesitated because I thought, well, this is tricky. And she got the yolk in the bowl, but we learned about how to do whites in a bowl, just the whites. And I just, again, think it's important to let your children help in all the things you do. I am going to move on and make the cookie dough now that the frosting is all done. Normally, I would have a sidekick right next to me, putting the flour in the bowl and helping me make the dough. But my kids have been so into coloring lately, even my biggest kids. And they were in the next room coloring, being so happy and joyful together that I decided that I would just make the dough on my own. I will never interrupt my children when they are having a good time together because we know that those moments are just golden. I got this recipe from someone else's blog. I cannot remember the name at the moment, but I will link it below. This was a beautiful cookie dough recipe. I absolutely loved making it. You actually pre-roll the dough before you chill it, and then you start doing the cookie cutters and baking, and it was the most delicious cookie. So I highly recommend this recipe and this method. Probably my favorite tip, if I could offer to anybody, would be do not overschedule yourself. Make sure that you have a day that you don't need to go anywhere, that you can just be home, that you can bake, that you can create memories with your family of not rushing around from thing to thing. We live in a world that is so busy, that is go, 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 and being intentional with being home with my family has really helped create more of a unity and a beautiful spirit in our home. So if you're looking for something to kind of shift and change, create these moments. Say no to leaving the home and say yes to staying home more and doing more of these things. I promise you won't regret it. They are the most amazing, beautiful memories and the most beautiful, intentional living that I have chosen for my family. I bought these squeezy bottles to put the frosting in so that it would be easier for the kids to decorate their cookies, and it was so fun. It was such a great way for them to do little designs on their cookies. Now, my next goal is to do a frosting that doesn't have like the artificial dyes in it because they were pretty bright, and I don't really love my kids having artificial dyes, so next time we will do more natural colors. But regardless, it was sugar and they had so much fun. I am not exaggerating when I say that decorating these cookies occupied everyone for a solid 2 hours. They just kept grabbing cookie after cookie, eating the frosting, sitting around together. It was such a perfect day. I feel like it is such a victory when I have made a beautiful afternoon with my family. I know it is a lot of work, but it is so worth it. I'm going to treat myself to a cup of coffee and relax in my living room. And my son Harry surprised me by letting me pick out one of his beautifully decorated sugar cookies, which was so kind of him. I hope that this inspires you to go connect with your family and just understanding that it is the simple things that matter the most, and the intentional time that we take with them are things that they remember. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining me on my journey.